Dataprovider.com has been indexing the entire internet every month for more than a decade. In this video, I will show you one of the newest and most exciting new features, a way to navigate our massive set of structured web data using our AI Navigator and the MCP. With the MCP, we connect our powerful search engine to modern AI models, which basically lets you talk to our data, just like you would do with regular LLMs like Claude or ChatGPT, but this time Dataprovider.com is the actual source. Right now, we support integrations with Claude and with ChatGPT, but let's start with Claude. You can easily integrate the Dataprovider.com MCP in the settings, as I'm showing on the screen. And once that's active, let's ask what it knows about the American registrar space. It will first use the actual input that Claude would have taken or would have used itself. So first you will see an overview about the size, about the growth, about the market leaders in general, and you will see that it actually used the input from a few different sources, such as, of course, Domain Name Wire, Hosting Advice here, and other platforms. Now let's also ask what the results would be if it would have used Dataprovider.com MCP as the input. Now we actually see that it has taken the Dataprovider.com data. You can see that also the numbers are in here now, so how many times the number of domains in the US specifically that all these different registrars have in the market. And you will also see that in some occasions it has used specific data, such as underlying data, how active the websites are, if there's actually a website, what kind of websites it is. But in general, the data that it has taken is now specifically from Dataprovider.com. Of course, you can keep asking questions to Claude to also refine the results a bit better. So if you, of course, want to focus on a specific registrar, if you want to focus on a specific market, specific industry, all by using Dataprovider.com data as an input, you can just ask the questions in general, such as you would have done that if you would have just implemented the query in ChatGPT or Claude itself. And you can also ask Claude to make a report out of it as well. As you see on the screen right now, if I ask Claude to make a report out of the data, you will see that it actually combines all the different kinds of sources. You see that the full report has now been generated and is also ready to be exported. Now you don't have to use Claude for this specifically. We actually build the same experience in the platform itself. So if we move over to Dataprovider.com, and then click on AI Navigator, and we can then ask for the same kind of questions, and then it will use different Dataprovider.com products as the input. Let me just as a different example, which is how many websites use Shopify as a shopping cart system in North America. So you can see after that it has been finished, you see that there's different texts about how many websites are currently using Shopify as a shopping cart system, but you can also keep on asking follow-up questions. So let's say if we would implement a new chat, we would say, okay, create a report for me when I want to implement this question. So first I'm going to say create a report, and then I will ask how many websites use Shopify as a shopping cart system in North America. It will actually just simply build a report out of it instead of just only texts. You're currently seeing on the screen, it actually took a little bit of time to collect many different data fields and also statistics and trends from, in this case, the search engine, the public environment, to gather as much information on the Shopify installations as a shopping cart system in North America. And you see currently that it has also produced a report specifically with installments, the growth over time. So you can see that every month, as we track the changes of all these websites every month, the growth, what has happened, and other underlying data sources. So you can see that here, it has also written a conclusion, etc., etc. And you can export this particular report and use it for bespoke purposes. Lastly, there's also one more beautiful thing in the AI Navigator. Like I said already briefly earlier, you can also use your own sources that we can build a report on. Going back to the AI Navigator, you can click on the plus here and you can use one of the, in our case, as we say, KYC database. So click here, select one of these of your own files. So you have uploaded these files, we have crawled them for you, supplied you with insights. So you can click one, attach it, and then ask the questions. And you can also build a report out of it. With this launch, dataprovider.com continues to stay ahead of the curve. Our goal is to help our clients gain high-level insights across the whole web as accurately and as efficiently as possible. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out, and thank you very much for watching.